The L.A. White Engineering Award is awarded to an engineer who has made significant contributions to the profession of engineering and their community and demonstrates great promise as a professional engineer. Nominees must be no older than 35 years of age as of the date the award is presented. Stuart King, P.Eng, leads with kindness and compassion throughout all he does. Stuart is a civil engineering Dalhousie University graduate and has grown to wear many hats in his current role as an associate at Dillon Consulting. Stuart is a licensed professional engineer in Nova Scotia, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan. His work on complex projects has stretched across the country, with experience collaborating with many public, private, and Indigenous clients. A project manager and a project engineer at Dillon, Stewart makes significant strides in environmental well-being through the development of thoughtful and sustainable systems within local solid waste management, landfill design, recycling, and feasibility studies. His commitment to change is only further solidified through his additional role as the regional account lead for Dillon's waste disposal facility design and operations service offering in Atlantic Canada. Stewart's career is best defined as forward thinking. He is deliberately building a better future for the province through environmental consideration in design and construction, as well as through mentoring the next generation of professional engineers. One of his biggest pieces of advice for young engineers and engineers in training is to be mindful of their actions in research, data collection, and project facilitation. Engineers should be aware of their impact and motives. If something doesn't support your values and goals, don't make those decisions, he says. Being in this profession is about what we can do individually to support a larger goal. There are a bunch of little things that add up to make a difference. For example, in waste management, it's reduce, reuse, recycle. This is something I live by. Stewart has dedicated a significant amount of his free time outside of his day to day profession to promoting inclusivity and sustainability in the industry. He is currently a director of the Atlantic Canada chapter of the Solid Waste Association of North America and the chair of Consulting Engineers Nova Scotia's Future Leaders Group and the Nova Scotia representative to the Association of Consulting Engineering Companies Canada Future Leaders Network. A fulfilling piece of his services to the profession was his position as a manager of Dillon's early career development program, a result of tireless advocacy for professional and personal development. Stewart regularly helps young engineers get their feet wet in consulting and build on their communication skills so that they can go forth and facilitate conversations with future employers and clients through his involvement with the consulting engineers of Nova Scotia's Future Leaders Group. Stewart is also a mentor to engineers in training through Engineer Nova Scotia's mentorship program. At the end of the day, we as engineers are storytellers and problem solvers regardless of what side of the profession you go into. There are always new things to learn, new things to explore, and new things to create, he says. I've been very lucky to form a lot of meaningful relationships through my work, which have all been built with empathy and curiosity. Stewart's prominent value system allows him to be an impactful mentor, manager, engineer, and person in general. It is also what landed him a feature in Municipal Solid Waste Management magazine's Young Professional Spotlight in March this year. Despite it all, Stewart is humble and attributes much of his fulfillment to seeing his colleagues with diverse backgrounds and perspectives work together to best tell their clients' stories. He is a big dreamer in the best sense. He is confident, but also realistic in his abilities. I do know that I'm not smart enough to change the world on my own, and I believe engineering gives me the best chances possible to be able to collaborate with some of the people who I know will make an impact, he says. For his solid judgment and positive attitude displayed within the local engineering field and beyond, Stuart King, P.Eng, is a 2023 recipient of the L.A. White Engineering Award.